Welcome to Camo's Mirror, the podcast where we look in the mirror at ourselves and the world around us. I'm your host, Camo. Before we dive in, I'd like to remind our listeners that while this podcast is designed to be educational and informational, it's always best to consult certified professionals for personalized advice. Today, we're delving into a topic that resonates with many of us: triumph through trials. Joining us is Solomon, a renowned expert in overcoming adversity. Solomon, welcome to Camo's Mirror.
Thanks for having me, Camo. It's great to be here.
In today's episode, we'll explore how the very obstacles that challenge us can become the stepping stones to our greatest successes. Today, we're diving into the stories of those who turned their setbacks into comebacks and learning how we can do the same. Solomon, can you kick us off by sharing a story or example of someone who turned a significant obstacle into a major success? To keep the identities of the people referred to as confidential, we will not use their real names, since we did not get all the necessary permission to reveal their real names.
Absolutely, Camo. One story that comes to mind is that of Jane. Before her work became a global phenomenon, she faced numerous rejections from publishers. She was a single mother living on welfare, but she didn't give up. Instead, she used her adversity as fuel, and her perseverance paid off when she finally found a publisher. Today, she's one of the most successful authors in history. It's a classic example of triumph through trials.
That's a powerful story, Solomon. It reminds me of the concept of resilience. How important do you think resilience is in overcoming obstacles?
Resilience is crucial, Camo. It's the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep going despite difficulties. Studies have shown that resilient people are more likely to see challenges as opportunities to grow rather than insurmountable problems. Angela Duckworth's work on grit is a great resource on this topic. She defines grit as passion and perseverance for long-term goals. You can find more about her research online.
I love that. It's about maintaining focus and passion despite the hurdles. What are some practical ways people can build resilience in their own lives?
There are several strategies. One effective method is to reframe negative thoughts. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," try thinking, "This is tough, but I can figure it out." Another approach is to set realistic goals and break them down into manageable steps. Small wins can build confidence and momentum. Also, building a support network of friends, family, or mentors can provide encouragement and advice when times get tough.
That makes a lot of sense. Having a support system can really make a difference. I've also read that mindfulness and self-compassion play a role in building resilience. Can you elaborate on that?
Absolutely. Mindfulness helps you stay present and reduces stress by focusing on the here and now rather than worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Practicing self-compassion involves being kind to yourself in times of failure or difficulty. Instead of being overly critical, treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a friend. Kristen Neff's work on self-compassion is a great resource.
That's really insightful, Solomon. It's about creating a balanced perspective and not letting setbacks define us. Are there any other stories of triumph through trials that stand out to you?
Yes, another remarkable story is that of Alex. Alex faced numerous personal and professional challenges, including poverty and abuse in early life. However, Alex used those experiences to fuel drive and empathy, ultimately becoming one of the most influential figures in the tech industry. Alex's innovative contributions have revolutionized the way we use technology, making it more accessible and user-friendly. This story is a testament to how overcoming obstacles can lead to profound personal and professional growth.
Alex's journey is truly inspiring. It's a reminder that our past doesn't have to dictate our future. Do you have another example that illustrates this theme?
Absolutely. There's also the story of Sam. Sam struggled with severe dyslexia as a child, which made school a constant battle. Despite these challenges, Sam developed an extraordinary talent for visual thinking and creativity. This unique perspective eventually led Sam to a successful career as an award-winning architect. By embracing what made them different, Sam turned a perceived weakness into a defining strength. It's a powerful reminder that our greatest obstacles can also be our greatest opportunities.
Sam's story is another great example of turning adversity into advantage. For our listeners who might be facing their own trials, what final piece of advice would you give them?
I'd say embrace the journey, even the tough parts. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Keep pushing forward, stay resilient, and surround yourself with supportive people. Remember, the path to success is rarely a straight line. It's the twists and turns that shape us and ultimately lead us to where we need to be.
Thank you so much, Solomon, for sharing your insights and stories with us today. It's been a pleasure having you on Camo's Mirror.
Thanks, Camo. It's been great to be here.
And thank you to our listeners for joining us on this episode of Camo's Mirror. Remember, the obstacles you face today can be the stepping stones to your success tomorrow. Stay resilient, stay focused, and keep looking in the mirror. Until next time, I'm Camo, and this is Camo's Mirror.